Oh man. So I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation. 3 weeks ago, I tore my calf muscle. That's bad. I went to an orthopedic doctor. I have good news and bad news. The good news is I'm not going to require surgery. It's about a 3.5-inch tear, but the risks and complications that would come from surgery are not worth it, so he recommended that I give it time. I'm going to try to rehab it as best I can. Now the good news is I'm a doctor of chiropractic. I've been practicing for 28 years and I know exactly how to rehab this thing. The thing that pisses me off a lot is that it's going to take more time than I want it to take, but that's just part of life. So there's 3 things that I'm doing to occupy my mind so that I don't get too depressed about this, because my athleticism is going to drop significantly, at least in cycling. I was planning on doing cyclocross racing in the next 3 or 4 months, so that's clearly out because I'm not going to be able to pick up my bike and run up a steep hill with a tear in a calf muscle. That's just not possible. So I'm going to make an attempt to try to maintain my happiness during this time. And there's 3 things that I'm going to do in order to do this. So the first thing I'm going to do to occupy my time is play guitar. I've been playing guitar a long time, but I hardly ever really practice. I basically know a couple chords, you know, and I like to play, but I can't play a song for you because then you get in trouble with YouTube with copyright strikes, and that's all I need. That's all I need. So I have found that playing guitar is fun, but I've never really attempted to get good at it. And with cycling, I usually ride my bicycle and I'm involved in cycling about 10 to 15 hours a week. And now I'm unable to do that. And I'm like, well, crap, what am I gonna do? If I spent as much time playing guitar as I did riding a bike, I would probably get a call from Alex Van Halen and say you're hired, right? Because that's a lot of time to play guitar. So I'm gonna start playing a lot more guitar, see how good I get at it. It's not athletic, but it's gonna keep my mind occupied. So one of the things I'm doing while I'm injured is this. It's called accounts receivable. And this is the part that sucks in business, is every 3 months or so, and it just so happens it's perfect timing, I go through, what do we have here? Oh God, 8 pages of insurance companies that owe me money. I have learned one thing by being a doctor of chiropractic, and that is insurance companies believe in the philosophy of deny, delay, and repeat. Very often you sit there and you wonder, how come I'm not rich? These insurance companies owe you so much money. And then you find that you call the insurance company and say, hey, you didn't pay on a bill from 4 months ago. And there's either, we didn't receive it, which is BS because they did receive it. It's all done electronically. We can prove that they received it. Then they say, oh yeah, it looks like we did receive it. We need an extra 30 working days. And what's a working day? A working day is Monday through Friday, as long as there's no stupid holiday that they seem to invent. You'd be surprised. Insurance companies are worse than schools. They celebrate every holiday, and it's never considered a working day. And then, once they do that, they deny it initially, hoping that you won't have time to go after them. But we go after them. So I got 8 pages here to go through and basically call insurance companies. And that's what I'll do during the time that I'm not riding. It actually is quite satisfying to nail these companies down. I gotta get back to riding. This is crazy. I miss my bikes.